This week on Council Bluffs News, flu season is in full effect and February is the peak of the season. Hear what local schools are doing to keep students healthy. It's the 100th anniversary of the day the United States joined World War I. See what the Council Bluffs Public Library is doing to honor those who served. Plus, caramel delights, thin mints, and peanut butter sandwiches. Oh my! Girl Scouts are back in full force, waiting and willing to sell you delicious cookies. Find out where all the proceeds are going and where you can buy. And Jim Hurl from the Tangier Shrine Circus joins us in studio to speak about their upcoming show at the Mid-America Center. That and more, all on this week's Council Bluffs News. Hello, welcome to this week's Council Bluffs News. I'm Aaron Zach. The dreadful flu season is in full force as millions of Americans try to protect themselves from getting sick. Local schools encourage students to get vaccinated, and doctors at Methodist Jenny Edmondson Hospital are testing patients to see if they have influenza. It's all part of the winter season here in Southwest Iowa. It's a simple message everyone hears all the time.
Get your kids vaccinated.
But sometimes we as Americans try to tough it out.
Just stay home, don't go out there, don't, spread the germs.
Flu season is unfortunately here, and Methodist Jenny Edmondson has been seeing more and more cases of illness since winter began.
So we've been seeing a lot of flu cases here in our clinic. We're probably still diagnosing 2 to 3 cases a day amongst the providers in our clinic.
A lot of cases indeed. Lewis Central says it's the parents' responsibility to have their children vaccinated before school starts.
We do encourage parents to get the flu vaccine for their children all the way down from pre-K on up. We do promote that through our school newsletters, but that really ultimately is a parental responsibility.
As for IWCC, making sure staff get vaccinated early is an advantage. Iowa Western offers a clinic early in the school year to help prevent the flu from spreading.
One of the things we did was back in October, we offered a flu shot clinic for our employees, and we had 98 employees that participated in that.
The flu season is in full swing now. February and March are the peak months of getting the flu. Doctors here at Methodist Hospital say getting a flu shot early can be the key to help preventing the flu.
And so if it's a good match, it hopefully will prevent you from getting the flu altogether. If it's not a very good match, sometimes unfortunately those people who had a flu shot will still get influenza.
According to the Iowa Influenza Surveillance Network, just in Iowa alone, the State Hygienic Laboratory has confirmed 45 influenza cases, while 93 influenza-related cases ended up in the hospital.
A lot of times if someone comes into my clinic with the flu symptoms, fevers, body aches, cough, I tell them, yes, it looks like you have influenza.
Eating healthy food and getting plenty of rest can help fight the flu, but nurses have other suggestions to help as well.
Making sure that you wash your hands, touching doorknobs at home if someone in the family has it, making sure that you wipe down doorknobs, faucets, those kinds of things.
In the end, we have to make sure everyone gets vaccinated because age doesn't matter when it comes to getting sick.
There are lots of cases in the last few years of children dying from influenza, elderly dying of influenza. So it is something that we need to take seriously. It might not affect me or you in the same way it could affect a newborn. And so just keeping that in mind for those of us that are young and healthy, that sometimes influenza can be deadly, and so we really need to be careful about it.
To stay informed on the influenza virus and other virus threats impacting the region, visit Iowa Department of Public Health website idph.iowa.gov.
Back on November 17th, the city of Council Bluffs changed the lights in Bayless Park for Winterfest. Now, the park is getting you in the Valentine's Day spirit with the lights shining red, pink, and even some blue, just in time for one of the most romantic holidays. Don't miss out because the lights will be changing once again in preparation for Celebrate CB festivities in May. For the Council Bluffs News, I'm Bowen Peterson.
April 6, 2017 marks the centennial of the United States entry into World War I. The Council Bluffs Public Library displays original propaganda posters for the public to see. IWTV student Amanda Turner has more.
U.S. Navy.
If you're a history buff,
The graphics in it has the letter S from U.S. stand for see, save, and serve.
or you just want to take a step back in time,
The war effort with all the food that it provided. And
then head to the Council Bluffs Public Library to see their display of World War I propaganda posters. The posters come from the State Historical Museum of Iowa in Des Moines, and they are original from the early 1900s.
the posters are, for the most part, common to most of the United States. You can find most of the posters in libraries and museums all over.
Along with the poster display, the Council Bluffs Library is also holding a program about the involvement of Council Bluffs in World War I on February 21st.
I think sometimes we think, oh, little Council Bluffs, you know, how we're isolated, but yet we had an impact on many soldiers, saving a lot of lives. Just history is important, just to learn from it and to take a little pride in where you're from. And I think it's just amazing what these nurses did.
If you want to view the posters, head to the library before April 30th to check them out. For more information on other upcoming events at the library, go to councilbluffslibrary.org. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm Amanda Turner.
What started out as a dream for the city of Council Bluffs has now become a reality. That begins our coverage in News Around the Bluffs. Just over a year has passed since plans were approved for a multi-million-dollar sports complex. Now the Iowa West Fieldhouse is hosting tournaments every weekend. The goal of the project is to attract more people to the Mid-America Center area. January 14th marked the date of the grand opening for the new facility, unveiling the building to the public. February 9th, a ribbon cutting is held to mark the official completion of the project. Nate Dix, general manager of the Iowa West Fieldhouse, says it's an honor to be living his lifelong dream.
It's just truly a blessing, I guess. I mean, not very many people are able to do something that they truly enjoy, that they've wanted to do for a long time. So just having the support of the community and the support of Council Bluffs, I mean, it speaks volumes to how well this place is going to do moving forward.
The nearly 100,000 square foot sports complex is full of technology, with hoops and volleyball nets having the ability to be raised and lowered via iPad. The facility features 8 basketball courts and can be turned into 12 volleyball courts. Iowa West Fieldhouse is open 7 days a week, and the Omaha Sports Academy is an important partner bringing regional youth sports tournaments to Council Bluffs. As Valentine's Day quickly approaches, one group comes to Iowa Western to get you in the romantic spirit. The Art Center located on Iowa Western campus throws it back to the 60s with the Lettermen, an American male pop vocal trio. February 12th, the historic vocal group performs their greatest hits like Put Your Head on My Shoulders and When I Fall in Love. The group includes one of the original members, Tony Butala.
They've been around since, like I said, the 60s. It's great to be able to see them again. Any opportunity you get to hear an original member is great. We also put on a performance series here throughout the year, and we have a couple of performances remaining this year.
If you weren't able to see the show, there are other shows to come. The Art Center holds several live performances all year round. If you'd like to learn more about upcoming performances and how you can get tickets, visit the Arts Center website at iwcc.edu. Iowa Western gives last-minute Valentine's Day shoppers a big break as they mark down prices for your favorite Reaver gear. Valentine's Day is here. Iowa Western shows their support for the romantic holiday in the College Store with 30% off all Reaver gear. Last day for the sale is unfortunately today. Everyone celebrates Valentine's Day differently. Iowa Western student Melanie Platt explains what she will be doing this Valentine's Day.
I'm just coming to class and then having a date with my books, with a study session.
Whether you have a date with your books or your sweetheart, bring them to watch the classic date movie 16 Candles in Suites 2 at 8 p.m. Still to come on Council Bluffs News, get your money out for a delicious splurge. It's that time of year again as Girl Scouts sell their favorite treats. We hear from the girls themselves and the parents who are supporting their cause. Plus, the Hitchcock Nature Center is getting you in the Valentine's Day spirit by hosting a Families Love Nature event. See how the weekend's unseasonably warm temperatures add to the fun. And coming up next, Jim Hurl from the Tangier Shrine Circus joins us in studio to talk about the circus coming to the MAC and what the fans can expect. Stay tuned.
At the Council Bluffs Recycling Center, we're proud of the effort our community makes to help keep Council Bluffs beautiful by participating in our curbside recycling program. Here are some tips to make sure your recyclables are accepted. If you're confused about plastics, we can help. Numbers 1 through 5 plastic food and beverage containers are acceptable. Usually the recycling triangle and the number inside are located on the bottom of containers. Items we don't take include numbers 6 and 7 plastics, styrofoam, or bags of any sort, although we encourage recycling plastic bags inside local grocery stores. Please be sure to check the calendar in our annual mailer or on our website to find out what items will be picked up each week. Blue Week items for your curbside bin include paper, cardboard, and glass containers. Green Week items for your curbside bin include plastic food and beverage containers, tin and aluminum containers, and tin foil. Thank you for helping us keep Council Bluffs beautiful.
Schedule your campus visit today. Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund Reading.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Information on hot water heating.
No. Sarah's bright, but when she's reading, she has trouble sounding out the words.
World music, playing track now.
No.
Let me try. Our daughter gets confused about which details in a story are important.
Which paper towels are most absorbent?
What?
Here are 5 product reviews.
Why are you not getting me?
See, I told you.
Wait, I was trying to show you how Sarah feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
Get your ass. You're not sitting here.
Yes, I am.
Move. Give it to him hard.
No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stabbing me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how. Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Welcome back to Council Bluffs News. I'm Aaron Zach. Joining me in studio today is Jim Hurl. He is the president for the Tangier Shrine Circus. Jim, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
So before we talk about your upcoming event, I want to talk about a little bit of a background. What is the Tangier and what kind of work does the organization do?
Well, Tangier is a shrine center, and we do social events, and then we also run kids to the hospitals.
All right, the circus is coming to town February 16th through the 19th at the Mid-America Center. Everybody's thrilled about it, excited about it, because everybody that's a kid or a teenager loves the circus. So what can fans expect this year?
Well, we have the Chicago Boys back, and they're always a big act. We've got elephants and bears, and of course, our wonderful clowns and Keystone Cops, and we have a quick change artist from Las Vegas. So it's going to be a great show this year.
And this will be, in fact, the 88th year the Shrine Circus has been around. In that time, what have you seen that's changed?
The show's gotten bigger and better, so, and a lot more people attending.
All right. If you want to be a part of all the fun, you have 7 shows that you're going to be a part of. One is going to be on Thursday and Friday, and then 3 shows are going to be on Saturday, followed by 2 shows on Sunday. Is there a website where people can go to learn more about ticket information and prices?
Yeah, Omaha Circus, OmahaShrineCircus.com.
All right, Jim, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Coming up after the break, Girl Scout cookies are being sold across the community. See how you can purchase some delicious treats while helping the Scouts. But first, a look at some of the highlights from last year's circus.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore.
Show up
And frustration, a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy, and giving up impossible.
And then we're gonna turn the lights and everybody look up.
I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought.
Find me one. What's your reaction gonna be? Yeah! Yeah, exactly.
And unconventional methods
Okay, what else?
common.
This is their world. There's nothing.
And then they die. Go ahead, go, go, go.
I'm a teacher. I make more.
Jack Frost, you do have beautiful teeth.
My what?
Are they really as white as they say? Yes. Oh, they really do sparkle like freshly fallen snow. This is an excellent example of what teeth should look like. Check out the iridescence of that incisor, the beauty of that bicuspid, the magnificence of those molars. And the best way to achieve such terrific teeth is brushing. 2 minutes, twice a day. Not 30 seconds, not a minute 45. 2 minutes. That's all it takes. They're beautiful.
$7,000 high school students drop out every school day. Let's catch them before it's too late. To start helping students in your community, visit boostup.org.
NFC, AFC, offensive linemen, defensive tackles, quarterbacks, and cornerbacks are all living united to ensure the academic success of millions of kids in our communities all the way to graduation day. But that won't happen without you. So take the pledge at unitedway.org. Make a difference in the life of a child. Suit up like your favorite NFL players and become a volunteer reader, tutor, or mentor with United Way.
It's that time of year again. Girl Scout troops are out selling cookies on the streets and in booths, just waiting to sell you some caramel delights, or even better, Thin Mints. With all the proceeds going towards the summer camp, one troop is more than ready to welcome your business.
Would you like to buy some Girl Scout cookies? We are doing cookie booth where we go to places and we sell Girl Scout cookies. So then the people who come by, they can buy some Girl Scout cookies from us We're looking to sell maybe in about 200 to 1,000.
Along with like the actual money skills they learn with cookies, we talk about goal setting, how are we achieving those goals, communication. I think that's very important for them.
$4 a normal box. For trios, it's $5.
Her goal every year is to sell enough cookies to pay for her to go to camp. So they earn cookie dough for each box of cookies that they sell, so a certain number. And her goal is to use that money to pay for camp.
It's really fun just going to camp and hanging out with your Girl Scout friends at a place that you can just explore. It's fun.
This year we're going to Mahoney, but in the past we've gone to Arrowhead.
For a diabetic person,
this is what I would recommend.
It's at the lowest sugar.
4 grams, that's the absolute lowest. So. And the Thanks a Lot is a lot like the s'more, which tastes like s'mores. My favorite thing is selling Girl Scout cookies, and we also, in the fall time around Halloween, do peanuts. Everything on the table.
Everything on the table? How much is the table?
To find out where you can purchase the delicious treats, you can head to the Girl Scouts of the USA's website, girlscouts.org.
Hitchcock Nature Center is getting you ready for Valentine's Day, Saturday, February 11th. Families can enjoy making burnt bread treats, hot chocolate, and roasting s'mores by a fireplace. Potawatomi conservation naturalist Christian Barrett also takes the families on a short scavenger hunt.
Today we had a program for families to see all there is to love in nature, kind of a nature Valentine's Day event. And so we had a program where they had activities they could participate in as a family.
This is just one of many events free to the public that Hitchcock will be hosting this year. To learn more about upcoming events, you can head to their website at podcoconservation.com.
Still to come on Council Bluffs News, there are plenty of furry friends looking for a good home. We'll meet them in our Pets of the Week. And a look at our events calendar to wrap up the show.
This new dad is picturing a tree house in the sky, but he's ignoring the instructions. Good luck, big guy. His kids know that he's building without a clue. Never been so good with nails and glue. Now we're trapped inside a box. I hope mom knows what to do. Mom! See, you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know, wherever you are.
Hey everybody! Heart disease affects 1 in every 3 women in America, but you can fight back. There's no time to lose. Mothers, sisters, daughters, families, and friends, it's time to shout louder, stand stronger, and demand change. Let's go!
To the Batmobile. Dang it.
To the invisible jet.
Dang it.
Together, we can put an end to heart disease. It's time to go red for women. I could use your help. Yeah! Learn more from the American Heart Association at www.goredforwomen.org.
This is the moment I knew. His future had no boundaries.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
Hello, I'm Terry Gatchmills, and welcome into Pets of the Week. We're going to start off with Foxy here. She's a 10-year-old rat terrier mix. She's really scared and shy, but she's a sweet little dog and she loves to be held. Her file number is 22773. Again, this is Foxy and she's 10 years old. This is 5-year-old Oscar, and his file number is 23060. He's a Jack Russell mix, and he's very smart. He can sit and he can shake. Again, this is Oscar, file 23060. He will need a fenced yard, and he is good with other small dogs. This handsome guy is Roman, and his file number is 22664. He's very relaxed and laid back. He's about a year old, and he gets along great with other cats. Again, this is Roman, 22664. This is Romeo, and his file number is 22884. He came in as a stray, and we're guessing he's around 2 to 3 years old. He's very laid back, very gentle. He was very matted when he came in, so we had to groom him up. He looks absolutely wonderful. We gave him a lion cut, and it matches his personality just great. Again, this is Romeo, file 22884. And if you're interested in any of the pets that you've seen today, please come down to Midlands Humane Society, located at 1020 Railroad Avenue in Council Bluffs.
Time now for our weekly events calendar. Tired of spending money on date night? The Council Bluffs Public Library is here to help. Saturday, February 18th from 2 to 4 p.m., attendees will get a chance to watch the featured film, Deepwater Horizon, starring Mark Wahlberg. The cost of attending the movie is absolutely free and popcorn is provided as well. To learn more, go to councilbluffslibrary.org. If you aren't interested in a free movie date, then head over to the Union Pacific Museum and learn all about Black History Month. Saturday, February 18th from 1 to 3 p.m., Union Pacific and Ben, Black Employee Network, are teaming up to celebrate the month. There will be stations throughout the museum for attendees to experience the history. Visitors are also encouraged to dress in their favorite baseball team's uniforms, as each station will explore how the Negro Baseball League all started. To learn more, go to uprrmuseum.org. Keeping with a busy Saturday, the Hitchcock Nature Center is hosting a guided snowshoe hike Saturday, February 18th from 1 to 2 p.m. To experience the adventure of snowshoeing, there must be 4 to 6 inches of snow. If there isn't, then participants will participate in a guided hike. They do ask to pre-register by February 16th. The cost for attending this fun activity is absolutely free. To learn more, go to potcoconservation.com. Thank you for tuning in and watching this week's Council Bluffs News. As always, CBTV is very eager to hear your feedback. If you'd like to send us your questions or comments, email them to cbtv@iwcc.edu, or you can call us at 712-325-3312. Or you can find us on social media. We're on Facebook and Twitter. Just search CBTV 17. And of course, keep it right here for the latest scores and updates for local sports in your community by tuning in to the Bluff Sports Zone with J.J. Davis. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm Aaron Zack.